What's going on, boss man?
What's good with you?
Man, I ain't making no noise. Hey, look here, man. What's your name? Where you from?
Well, they call me Chief. That's all I'm gonna give you. I'm from here, Greensboro.
They call you what now? Chief?
Chief, yeah.
Why they call you India?
Yep.
Okay, what tribe?
Lumbee.
You Lumbee Indian?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of Lumbees around here in this area.
All right.
How old are you?
37.
37? 37. Man, let's get to know you a little bit, man. Tell me about your childhood. You grew up in a two-parent household?
Yeah, for the most part, very violent, very violent. I grew up with a violent father. He was alcoholic, bipolar, a lot of mental issues. So therefore, you know, we got mentally abused and beat. Me and my mom, shit, we damn near been beat to death together. Then I had twin sisters born. They never seen that life. They grew up a lot different than I did. But
right.
Yeah.
So you grew up in an abusive household.
Very, very.
Well, why was your father so abusive? Was it addictions? Was he addicted? Alcoholic?
Yeah, he was an alcoholic. Plus, he was a very bad crack addict. Not to mention, he was abused when he was a child. So you know,
right.
That kind of, you know what that kind
generation
of
curse.
Yeah, yeah.
I get it. Pass it on down to the kids. Pass it on down to you. Hopefully, I hope it skipped you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I hope it skipped.
I don't beat on my woman or my kids.
Right. But how did it affect you growing up?
Shit, man. It made me a very angry, very hateful person. You know, I'm a lot different now than I was coming up, especially when I first got out of school and first started working and stuff like that. I had a lot of issues, man. I was in anger management damn near right out of elementary school into middle school. And that was a weekly thing. I went there mad and left there mad.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I was kind of violent myself because I was always a small person, you know. So anytime anybody tried to, you know, bully me or anything like that, I was off the chain, man. I stabbed a guy in the 7th grade in the ear with a pen. I tried to hurt him. I mean,
yeah. But you were defending yourself because you feel like you had.
Well, he was picking on me and trying to bully me, and so as soon as the teacher was out of sight, I tried to take his ass out.
Right, I get it, man. So, what type of crowd do you hang around?
Really, I'm a loner. I mean, I'll go hang out with, you know, potheads, shit like that. I'm a big pothead. I love weed, love marijuana.
So how old were you when you started smoking weed?
Probably 9, 10 years old.
9, 10 years old?
Hell yeah, I steal my daddy bag and go in it, roll up, everything.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah.
So, did that gateway drug lead to any other serious drugs
No,
at a young age?
What led me to other drugs is people.
What you mean?
Not marijuana. Marijuana didn't lead me anywhere.
Right.
Marijuana actually helped me cope with my anger a lot. It helped me get my bipolar, my anxiety down to level. You know what I'm saying? It actually helped. What led me to other drugs is just people and you know, the curiosity.
Right.
I can't blame nothing on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You was curious, like you said. You was curious. You wanted to see how it feels.
With the heroin use.
So you're addicted to heroin?
Yeah, I had a family member give me heroin. Actually shot me up with it when I was at a young age, and I didn't know any better. So I mean, it was kind of like I was through to the wolves. You know?
Right. How old was you? Your first shot?
I think 11, 12.
When you did your first shot of heroin?
Yeah.
Oh, they tried to kill a kid.
And smoke crack.
They tried to kill a kid then. And smoke crack?
And smoke crack.
And we all at 11, 12 years old?
And drink. I was drinking.
Good
I
God.
quit drinking over 10 years ago. Alcoholism runs in my family bad. But I quit drinking. I feel like I've been the black sheep of the family anyway all my life. But I also changed. You know, there's a lot of things that I'm not the same that everybody thought I was gonna be the same as my father and my uncles and all that.
Right.
You know, hell, my dad died at 39. Didn't even make it to 40. My uncle died in his 40s.
So your father, he passed?
Yeah, he passed.
Your mom still living?
Yeah, she's still living.
Right.
We still talk.
So
still on a good level.
Addicted to crack, heroin, and weed and alcohol at 12 years old. That's 4 addictions.
Pills.
All those are expensive addictions. How can a 12-year-old get the money to pay for that type of all those addictions at once? Where you was getting the money from to support your habit?
I would either save up my money from lunch and get my marijuana.
Lunch money, lunch money ain't gonna get you no heroin and no crack.
That shit, it really wasn't like, it didn't cause an addiction at first. You know what I'm saying? It was random.
It was hit and miss.
Yeah.
Do it whenever you can afford it. Whenever
right.
you do got
but
some
when
money.
I could actually get a hold of it, you know, it was that's.
So yeah.
And when it was give to me, you know,
Right.
I didn't really have to hustle for it because, you know, the family member that did it was giving it to me.
Right.
You know, so he knew what the fuck he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, of course he did. But so when did you become a full-time addict? Around what age? Where you was addicted to it and I know
probably after I was 16. That's when I quit school. I started working. You know, I've been working since I was 11 years old, but I actually quit school and went on my own when I was 16.
Right.
You know, and I started working. I had my own house by the time I was 17. You know, by the time I was 21, I had my own house, 2 cars and a truck.
What you doing for a living?
I was painting.
You were painting?
Yeah.
So you're a professional painter?
Man, I can do anything to a home, a residential home. I did electrical work for 6 years. I painted for 10 years. I can do anything from inside out. I can do any kind of yard maintenance, any kind of tool I can use. I don't give a damn what it is. I ain't never called nobody to do no work for me. I work on my own car, my house, everything. I'm a tattoo artist. I did all my ink.
You're jack of all trades.
Yes, a jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Master of none. What you got there?
I did all my ink.
You did all the tattoos as well? All the way down?
All the way down.
Okay then.
I'm on this arm too.
Huh? You see him? So you got the ash right there on your necklace for your Indian? Oh, you did all that?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Ambidextrous. Slap ass with both hands.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So what are some of the damaging consequences of your lifestyle? You still got that big house and the cars and stuff like that?
Hell no.
So you're homeless now?
Well, after yeah.
You're homeless right now?
Yeah, right now. After the mother of my child took my youngin' and ran off because she was a drug addict and she was doing all kind of crazy shit. You know, she took my youngin' and ran to Florida. It fucked with me. It fucked me up.
That's the only kid you got?
My youngin' was my.
That's your heart.
That was my world, man.
I already know.
I went downhill. I got depressed. I started using real heavy. The shit just went like a spiral effect. You know what I'm saying? Domino effect. Yeah. It just, the drug abuse and alcohol abuse got worse. Now I had money I made so much damn money. Hell, I was working. I was doing electrical work and selling marijuana to all the workers.
Right.
It was like a monopoly. Small monopoly. You know what I'm saying? I had it. I had anything I wanted. When anybody come hang out with me, it was all on me. I took care of everybody. Anybody did what the hell they wanted to do. If you wanted to do this and this and this, here I got you. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing but a thing. Had it.
So what are some of the damaging consequences behind your lifestyle? Most people know the glamorous part. People say, oh, it's this, it's that. But what are some of the damaging consequences? What are some of the things that you lost, that you went through?
What people don't realize is, no matter what you do for the next person, and no matter what you do for people, they gonna shit on you. Like the people that I did the most for and took care of the most, turned around and shit on me, stabbed me in the fucking back, and did the most to me.
Was it due to your addiction?
No, it just due to grimy ass shit.
Yeah, but my question was, what are some of the damaging consequences behind your addiction?
Now, behind my addiction, it just mentally it made me worse. I started having to have it to cope. If I didn't, I was ill. I was angry. I didn't want to talk to nobody, hear shit. I just didn't want any confrontation. Had nothing to do with nobody.
Right.
Started, having attitudes with family members or anybody,
Right.
And that's very damaging. You can't be like that.
You ruin a lot of good relationships.
Yeah.
I get that. So let me ask you something. If you had one regret in this world, what would your biggest regret be?
Damn, I don't know. It'd be hard to answer because I learned from everything I've done,
Right.
Now, I can regret some of the decisions I made, to get drugs when I was sick or down and out. I regret some of the things I've done that hurt people, definitely. But I I learned from all my mistakes.
Right.
You know.
You learned a lesson from all your mistakes.
I think the thing that bothered me the most is just hurting the people that was closest to me. That's
Right.
my regrets.
That's right, and that's an excellent answer. So that's a good thing to end this interview on too. Chief, man, it was an honor talking to you, man.
Oh yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Before we end this interview, in case there's any youth or another grown person that's thinking about choosing a lifestyle that you chose at such a young age, what type of advice would you give them to not choose this lifestyle?
Well, you best think twice. I know your gut tells you everything. Don't ever not listen to your gut. And when you get ready to do them drugs, I know for a fact your gut gonna be like, this is stupid. Don't do it. Listen to your gut.
That's right.
Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is gonna lead you everywhere. We are creatures of manifestation, and that's how God made us. So listen to your body. Listen to your gut. It's gonna lead you the right way. When you start second guessing yourself, that's when you start going downhill.
That's right, man. That's excellent advice, Chief, man. Hope if I see you again, you be solid in your recovery, man. God bless you. And I got a donation for you. Man, I appreciate your time, man.
All right, excellent.
Thank you, man.
Yep.